Welcome back. I'm back from the boat and I'm going to get started on doing some of the maintenance required. As you know from my last episode, I removed the freshwater pump and I'm going to take this apart, check out the inside, make sure there's no rust. When I reinstall it in the spring, I'm going to screw it down to like an 8 by 8 inch piece of teak. I have some teak here. I'm going to use that. So I'm going to use the rubber bushings, the grommets here, and I will be screwing it down to the teak. Then I'm going to hook on the hoses, and then I'm going to take the whole thing, hang it upside down, and glue it down into the bilge. Put some 5200 on the bottom of the teak. So the teak will be permanent. If need be, the pump can be taken out by taking the screws out like I did this time. But it's a lot easier to take the pump out when you're hanging upside down than it would be to put it in. So that's going to be my plan. Stay tuned. We're going to get to it. Just a little bit of corrosion right there. It's more on the outside, fortunately, it's not on the inside. Just clean up this whole surface. When it goes back together again, there's this little O-ring right here. I have to make sure that's intact. I may put just a little bit of Vaseline on that to make sure it get a good seal. And the brushes, I'll have to make sure I hold those open as I slip it over the commutator. Okay, I see how that works. Just it's kind of like a sealed switch. I don't know if the pressure pushes in on that, or the water pressure pushes on that. Okay, well that's pretty simple. It looks pretty clean. Put it back together. Don't want to damage it. I've lost one of these 4 rubber grommets. I could have swore I had 4 of them sitting right here on this bench. I have looked everywhere, my pockets, the floor. I cannot find it. So I'm gonna have to make something. I have some rubber. I'll make something. In the meantime, I'm gonna work on these wire ends, get these prepared. I have this closed cell foam. I think what I'm going to do is just cut like a 4x4 inch piece, take these grommets completely off, and then just use that. That'll work fine. And then as soon as I'm done with that, I'm sure I'll find a fourth grommet. I think that's going to work just fine. Done. Now I just add 5200 here, put it down in the boat after I get the hoses connected, and just hang upside down and do the wires. Piece of cake.